Stan Gibilisco here, proprietor and operator of amateur radio station W1GV, Whiskey 1, Good Vibrations. I'm really quite surprised and overwhelmed by the number of positive responses and technical questions, particularly antenna-related questions, that you have posed in the last two videos that I've made. I am not sure that how long it's going to take me to arrange them all and answer them all. I'm going to try to address as many of these issues as I can, and maybe some more, introduce some more, but this is going to take some time because despite the fact that I may look quite well, I think it's in large measure because because I lived in LA and actually tried out made a portfolio as a potential actor, and maybe I have a little bit of acting skill because some of the medications that they're giving me for this foot infection are making me very ill, and it's very difficult for me to find time to do anything except lie in bed and moan and groan. But that gets old after about 10 or 12 hours, and so I can take 10 or 12 minutes to put together a video. Boo-hoo, poor me, right? But thank you also for your input regarding the quality of the image and audio. I've been working on it. I'm taking this video with the camera on an iPad and using the audio input on the iPad. That's what this little microphone right here, that's what that thing does. It picks up my voice, and the camera, I have to make sure that I look at it. So I have to make a little mark on the screen, and I've got a little LED lantern. It's still the wee hours of the morning. The sun has not yet arisen here in Dakota Territory, the black holes, the United States of anomalies. Nevertheless, thank you for your questions. I'm not sure I even can answer them all because some of them are, even with respect to antennas, are over my head. But just putting together all of your questions gives me the idea that I might be able to write this Stan Gibilisco's antenna book or something like that, and if I could ever convince the publisher to produce such a thing. It seems now people are getting more and more interested in, quote, serious, unquote, applications of their computers and even their ham radios. Serious, very supposedly important things, and forgetting the fact that just having a good time and trying experiments and seeing if an antenna works just by putting it up, whatever it may be, and getting on the air and seeing what you can contact with it. That is the time-proven method for me for seeing whether or not an antenna works. It's not to spend too much time on the theory, but just put the bloody thing up and put it into a radio and get on the air and try to make some contacts, no matter how improbable the situation. So with all of that little rambling episode, in part probably induced by the absolutely horrendous cramps and nausea that I'm suffering courtesy of the antibiotic they've got me on. Before I drop dead in front of the camera, I will say so long, 73, and as I always do in my native fist, da-da-da-da-da-da.